Let's see. Are we live? Are we live? Let's see. Are we live? Video. We definitely want to go to this guy right here. And let's see. Okay. So this is where we go. All right. So currently we're showing 71.69. All right. What do we want to talk about? Want to talk about Binance hack has been pretty overplayed already. Don't want to talk about that. I think we should talk about the market cap right now, which is at an all-time high. We haven't seen these levels in a while, so I definitely want to talk about that. So, coin. Well, it kind of makes an argument for those skeptics talking about how this volume is really fake volume. Well, I don't know about that, guys, because you know, Bitcoin's been pumping really pretty hard in the last about month and a half almost, since the end of March, beginning of April. In fact, I believe it was April 1st or 2nd that Bitcoin started pumping. This won't tell us, but we can kind of go and see where it's been, in the last month. Here you can see how it's been steadily going up and up and up. And there's really no sign of it stopping, honestly. I mean, let's look at the daily chart here. And I mean, it's just going on an insane parabolic move here. And it's trading above all major moving averages. If you go on here on Trading View, we can kind of see it better. There is absolutely nothing above these major moving averages. I mean, it's trading way up above the 377 even, which is the red. Our red here. That's actually our dark blue right here. And then our 10 simple right above it. It's trading way up above those. I mean, you can see some old resistance, but we're even above that right now. I mean, it's at 71.4. We haven't seen these levels since, gosh, look at this. Going back to August of 2018, so it's been a darn long time. And there's not much stopping it. Like if you really look at this, I mean, there's some resistance over here at 7,300, which we've already touched upon. Look at this wick up here, 73.15 ish, more like 73.5. We've touched it, didn't like it, kind of came back down, and now we're working our way back up again, right here. Again, guys, there's not a whole lot of downforce right now up until this point. And then if we do get past that, I mean, there's probably this area right here, right around 76, 75, and then from there we'll probably hit this 83.92. I mean, anything could happen, but I mean that's kind of where it's pointing, because again, look at these. They're way down here. There was absolutely nothing going on in between until we get to right around 8,400. So I don't know, guys. You might have a different opinion, but it doesn't look like it has anything in its way to really stop it. So we'll see. Just be careful. I'd say if you can pay attention to it, do so, because I mean we're due for darn good correction here coming up anytime, really. I mean it could be tomorrow, it could be next week, but we're certainly due for a correction. Now, if we do end up getting a correction, let's kind of do a measure move here. Go this swing low. I'm going to go this swing high up here, since it's the most relative move we've made right here. So kind of, if technical analysis is good for anything and it stays true, you could say that it might retrace downward into this area right around here, right somewhere in between the zero point 0.5 and the 618 is a good golden pocket, as they call it. You might want to start putting some money back into Bitcoin or whichever altcoin. Now, remember, with altcoins, you're going to get a harder crash. So I don't know. I mean, I personally don't like trading altcoins because of the unpredictability. Although we do like to say that it does follow what Bitcoin is doing, but if Bitcoin falls, then you can expect a bigger fall on the alt side. Um, so just be careful out there, guys. Just know that this is coming. It's not a matter of if; it's a matter of when. So keep that in mind. And then from there, of course, we're definitely going to pick up. This is definitely we're definitely in a bullish move. So once it does that, the golden pocket here, it'll hit that, and then I mean, we're definitely due for one of these another parabolic moves. And as far as the lows go, I think we're we've seen the lows. If we do this here, I mean, there's very little chance that we're going to come up. We're going to come all the way down here. I mean, anything's possible, but I mean, you can see the resistance line here, or the support line. I'm sorry, here, and you might catch a bounce, but I mean, it's highly doubted because again, this golden pocket's going to be sitting right here, waiting for that retracement, and then a lot of people are going to come in and buy here. So I would encourage. I'm going to be doing the same. Not financial advice, but I'm going to be doing the same thing right around this area here. So, yeah, and more on that. And the weird thing is that it is a weekend, and we usually don't trade this well on a weekend. I mean, the everybody kind of stops trading around Friday afternoon, and usually don't see these kind of pumps or moves. But I mean, Bitcoin has not taken a breather since all week. Actually, we closed another daily candle here a little bit ago, and it's still on a upward move. Um, we'll see. I mean, we'll get another weekly candle at 5 p.m. Pacific time, 8 p.m. Eastern Standard Time tomorrow. So we'll see how that looks. But and again, you can see this here, this bluish aqua moving average here, the 89, still below that, or I'm sorry, still above. We're still way above that. It'll just be a matter of where we close. But look at this weekly candle. I mean, it's. I mean, you don't get any more bullish than that. Let's look at what the move was like so far. Just this week alone, we've gone up 24%. Gosh, that's a lot. That's $1,388 at price action. And again, look, guys, there's nothing up here. There's hardly any resistance. Um, Look at this. Nothing to really trace it back. And if we go back even further, I mean, yeah, I guess I just don't see how we're gonna stop anytime soon. So, financial advice: just take your own precautions. Hopefully, you have somebody who you follow. A couple guys I follow is definitely Crown Crypto Cave. That guy's phenomenal. He's a former trader in the New York Stock Exchange, so the guy knows what he's talking about. A couple other guys, Traveling Trader, he's pretty good, and Crypto 99. Specifically, what's the guy's name? It's not Danny, it's the other guy. Very knowledgeable. He uses more tools than I've seen anybody use. He will actually use a pitchfork. He will use Elliott Wave. He will also use, yeah, I've got up your account. He will also use so Elliott Waves, Fibonacci. I mean, he uses pretty much everything in the book, and he's pretty darn good at it. He's called some of these moves rightfully and before these moves actually end up playing out. So I would definitely encourage you guys to follow some of these guys. That's where I get a lot of my TA training from. Most of you don't know me. Obviously, this is a new channel, but I am actually a former certified financial planner. Used to have my Series 6 and 63, FINRA certified, and all that good stuff. So, my background does involve securities and investments. Kind of found my way to Bitcoin about 3 years ago, and so been here ever since. And yeah, so do me a favor, guys, if you don't mind, please hit the like buttons and also share with your friends. I'm trying to make this sort of a evening. Um, kind of, I'm not sure what days I'm going to do it, but hopefully get out to you guys about 3 or 4 times a week, sort of in the evening, because most of the content creators here on YouTube start around early afternoon. Some of them kind of go into the early evening, like Crypto Bobby. I don't know if you guys follow him, but he's actually a pretty good influencer. He knows his stuff. Guy really knows his stuff. He worked for AirSwap, and just a really overall knowledgeable guy. He's sort of a sarcastic, um, overly sarcastic individual, but he's definitely a fun guy to follow. Knows his stuff. He also talks about, I don't know, some of his own investments. Like, he was running a salt node and a couple other things like that I particularly um, don't feel like it's necessarily a good thing. But I guess you got to try out several stuff within crypto and kind of figure out what you want to do. So there's that. As far as the hack, um, recent hack to Binance Exchange, I've checked my phone here recently, um, trying to trying to I can deposit more funds into my Binance account, and it's still saying 88 or deposits suspend. Not being able to put more money into this or even get out of it. If you wanted to do that, I don't know if you. I don't. I want to actually put more money into it, and just not able to do that. So it's a little bit frustrating because I have to do it on Coinbase, and Coinbase just is probably the biggest onboard on ramp into crypto. However, I am a complete opponent of going through Coinbase, but really, I mean, it's probably the easiest way for people to onboard into crypto and start, buying or investing into crypto. But it's definitely not the ideal play, in my opinion. Just the amount of fees that you have to pay. For example, I just bought another extra $1,000 of Bitcoin. I was hard, I think $28 for that transaction, which I thought was completely uncalled for, honestly. And then Bitcoin happened to go up, and I sold it. And guess what? All my gains just disappeared because of the transaction fee. So if there's anything out there other than Coinbase that you guys are using that does not charge that kind of fee, definitely let me know in the comments, because we can do another video on that and let people know about other on ramps. But I have to tell people, go to Coinbase, start your account, go from there. But I'd like to not tell. I know there's Gemini, but I've just never used it. Probably I don't have pretty much the time. But yeah, if you guys know of anything else that works, it's easy. Doesn't charge whole lot of fees. You can trade, send it from wallet to wallet. Like if you want to send it to Binance, let us know. down in the comments. Again, hit the like button, guys, please, if you don't mind, and share it with your friends and family, whoever you want to share it with that you think might get some value out of this. And again, I'm going to try to get out to you guys in the evenings going forward and just talk crypto. If you are um, listening live, definitely hit me up in the chat. I will, answer any questions, talk about any topics. Everything's fair game with me. So, yeah, definitely, guys. It's been a very cool first episode. Hope that you like our content going forward. Follow me on Instagram at TheRealShaw256. If you all don't know what that means, Real Shaw 256 stands for um, secure hashing algorithm. Sorry about that. I got kind of spaced out. Secure hashing algorithm, 256-bit. That's the governing algorithm for Bitcoin. So yeah, that's my channel, guys. Hope you do enjoy the content. Again, I look forward to speaking with you guys again, and hopefully we'll be talking. All right, guys. We'll see you later.